tree that's seen beyond the
Today is Thursday, May 9th, 2019. It's 2:03 p.m. I'm calling Lapeer County Prosecutor Mike Sharkey's office.
You have reached Lapeer County. For animal control, press 1. If you have been subpoenaed to appear in court, press 2. For paternity division, press 3. For the prosecutor's office, press 4.
1 moment, please. Prosecutor's office, Trina speaking. May I help you?
Hi, Trina. I needed to find out how to investigate a charge of gross negligence that I've been trying to make against an adult protective services worker that lied to the DHHS crisis hotline and told them that I'm in no danger. So I've been calling the DHHS crisis hotline ever since October of last year until last week, and I never get service. And then I find out that ELAINE Stoutenburg, the adult protective services agent, lied to the DHHS crisis hotline and said that I am in no danger because I have a grocery store right across the street, which is a lie. So I found out that every time that I call, they dismiss my call. And I tried to file a complaint against her. I found out that she did it, and the Adult Protective Services supervisor, ELAINE, or Marie Ship, told me that I would have to call local police, and also an MAHS judge, Alice Elkin, told me that I would have to file a complaint with local police. I tried to file a complaint with Almont Police, and Almont said that that case has already been investigated and there is no crime, and it's never been investigated. I can't get anybody to tell me when it has been, so they told me to contact your office.
I'm going to have to put you on hold.
Oh, sure, okay.
I'm sorry, sir. How can I help you? Do you have a complaint number?
No, I don't, ma'am. No one will give it to me. I don't know if I don't believe it ever happened. I think that the Almont Police are mistaken, and they're telling me something that isn't correct. And I'm going back and forth. My problem is, ma'am, here's what happened. DHHS, Lapeer DHHS, improperly installed a water heater that failed twice because it was done incorrectly, and they've left me to die without running water since November 2017. I've been trying every way possible to get the issue resolved legally. Myself, I can't afford an attorney. But I
have spoken to you before, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I know positively that there was a report sent here. I can't access that report without the number or the date.
No, see, the thing is when we spoke, it was on a totally different issue that really still hasn't been resolved. That when they installed the water heater, it failed twice. Legally, I defaulted on the contract, and you guys didn't know any of this, and neither did I until I researched the law. So when they originally did an investigation, they looked at it and considered it a civil defense or a civil case, and closed the case. But what's happened since that time is I still don't have running water. And what I did is I contacted somebody. I think it was the local Almont Police, and I said I need water. So they put me in touch with ELAINE Stout, the Adult Protective Services agent in the area, and she told them that she would help me out. And I called her for like 11 days. I need water, and then she put me through to her supervisor, Dave Lynch, on 9/24, and I spoke with him for an hour and a half arguing that I need water, and he kept telling me to call the crisis hotline. And so I called that number from October until like a week ago, and I can't get any response whatsoever. And what I found out sometime when I was calling, that somebody told me that ELAINE Stoutenburg told them that I am in no danger because I have a grocery store right across the street, which is a lie. The nearest grocery store is a mile away. I'm disabled, and in 2015 I tried to ride a bike to the store to get groceries, and I fell and I broke my collarbone in 4 places, and I can't get to that store. But she lied to the crisis hotline, so I called consistently from October until a week ago, and I can't get anybody to respond. Every time that I make a call, I get a letter that's blank that explains nothing, but it just said that we've determined that you're in no crisis. So what she did is she sabotaged she said to call to her, and then she lied to the crisis hotline. So every time I call, no one takes my call. And I even had one time where I called the crisis hotline and I was begging the woman, I need water, and at the end she thought I hung up, and I heard her say, laugh to all her friends, ha 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 ha, did you hear that? And no one's responding. I'm being put to death with no way out. I tried everything legal. I've contacted.
Sir, no one from this office can help you without report from a police agency.
I know we
can't do anything for you.
I know what I'm saying is the Almont police are mistaking you guys made an investigation in July now, and then you concluded your investigation saying there was no crime, and what they're saying is that you guys did a full investigation and there's no crime. But I'm saying that
we don't investigate.
No,
we do not investigate.
What I'm saying is that they're telling me that the state police did an investigation which they would have to go through your department, correct?
No.
Well, the state police told me to contact your department.
If the state police made a report, it would come here.
Ma'am, I don't know that.
I don't have anything here.
What I'm saying is, well, will you take a report? Can we start from scratch, and will you take a report for gross negligence against Elaine Stoutenburg?
No. This office does not take reports. It has to come from a police office, a police agency.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, and this is not my fault, ma'am, I just contacted the Almont police today, and they said it's already been investigated and there's no crime. And they're telling me that I got to contact your office. The state police tell me you got to contact your office, and you're saying that you have no record of it, and which I understand.
If there was a report. You said there was a report that came here.
I'm not saying, ma'am, no. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, oh yes, the first one was denied, but that was in July of 2018. What I started making complaints about 2 months ago about her, or a few months ago, and no one has responded. But then what they're trying to say is that the Almont police just told me today that it's been thoroughly investigated and there's been no crime. But no one will give me the evidence. There has to be some kind of case involved, but I can't.
I don't have it.
I know, that's the problem. Now, who do I contact? They won't. Here's my situation too, ma'am. The Almont police won't take the complaint, and when I tried to complain against the officer that won't take the complaint, they threw me out of the police department. And then
you have to go to a different agency.
I know. I've been trying for a week to contact the Michigan State Police. They can't get through to me, and they told me that there was going to be somebody that was going to come out Tuesday. They never showed up. And then when I called the sergeant today, she's out until Saturday, and so they said the best they could do is I'd have to contact the local police. So I had the local police come out today, and they said the same thing, that this case has already been investigated. Somebody's got to tell me how it's been investigated, because you're saying that it isn't, and I agree.
No, I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm saying that we did not receive any other report. We got the original report in July. That report was denied. Right. We have not received any other report.
Exactly. And that's what.
Okay, but I can't help you. I have nothing here, and I can't do anything to get a report. You have to do that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they are refusing. They threw me out of the police department on.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Well,
I have to go.
Tell me, Jesus Christ. See what I mean?
City is clean, undimmed by human tears. America, sweet America, God shed His grace on thee.